A warm Wednesday evening to everybody. Welcome to Betway Premiership action live from the Cape Town Stadium. Stellenbosch against Mamelodi Sundowns, two of the top teams in the country head-to-head, and of course reprising that wonderful contest they had with each other in the MTN8 at the start of the season. Two surprise wins in those two semi-final legs ensured success for Stellenbosch. Now Mudiba, Ribeiro, lovely ball in for Rainers. Oh, good save. No corner either. Rainers in his time at Supersport United never scored against Stellenbosch. And of course, in the two matches in the MTN8 earlier this year, or earlier this season I should say, no goals scored by any of the Sundowns players. Stellenbosch won in both encounters. This was the shot. Excellent save from Stevens. Now he has a chance for Rainers. Ron Stevens in the back of the net. Now it's not too much of a celebration against his old club, but he's got a big smile on his face.
He is the in-form player at this moment in time for Mamelodi Sundowns. That's 6 goals in his last 6 games he scored for them. Makes it look so easy, stay calm, composed. But unfortunately just slips at the end. Couldn't stand up. But a great run from Ikram Rainers.
Lunga looking for Ribeiro. Good first touch from him. He gets away and he scores. Oh no, he doesn't. Wow, that would have been magnificent. Have a look at this. Quick counter as well. Boom, boom. Easily past the defender Tava. Now came Stevens. Little chip. Oh, a bit more spin on that, and it would have curled it in. Maema looking for Ribeiro Costa. He gets there ahead of Stevens. He curls it, and it's wide again. Big let off for Stellenbosch.
Another great ball here from Maema. You can see Aubrey asking.
There's no way the striker's not going for goal here, Sean.
There's nobody in
no
goal.
striker's going to play it in for a fullback to come and finish.
No chance, no chance.
Little touch in there from Ribeiro. Didn't find Rainers, but he's won possession himself. Kodisang shaping to shoot. Oh, just wide of goal. It was a good effort as well. He took it well, found a bit of space for himself, composed, and then fired with the right.
Quick feet, shifting the ball. But a little bit of a mistake here. I think got to clear your line. I think Kosim Kaba not really clearing the ball, and look at just shifting the ball quickly. Just didn't get enough curl to get it inside the post of the Sage Stevens. Oh,
oops. Tava not really aware of where Stevens was, and Stevens a little bit off his line, so they've given away an unnecessary corner. Barnes checking back, looking for Titus. Oh, what a save on Yango. Still in play. Now it's a corner.
Evergreen 39-year-old Onyango. Great work from Barnes on the left-hand side. Inviting cross, comes almost off the shoulder of Titus, not really making contact with the head.
3 points clear now at the top of the table. They have played one game more than Orlando Pirates, but Mamelodi Sundowns are back where they've been for the last 7 years. Final score here tonight. It is Stellenbosch 0, Sundowns 1. Merry Christmas, everybody.
The winning coach now standing next to me, Coach Miguel Cardoso. Coach, thank you very much for joining me. Your assessment of today's performance, first half, second half, what do you think was the difference?
First of all, I think it's very important that everybody understands how difficult it is to play here against a very aggressive team in terms of the way they play. Always looking for a long ball, not trying to build up the game, so quite difficult to press. I think we managed during the first 30 minutes of the game. We were quite confident, comfortable to press high. Obviously, it's very difficult to keep that intensity. We felt a little bit last 50 minutes of the first half. Anyway, we understood how we had to start again, using always also the spaces that we could find in the back of their defense. We created many chances. I think the story of this game is our second goal that never appeared and should have appeared in the game. We created so much, but then in the end we join ourselves, we hold on the game, on the result. It was a very, very important result. Now let's prepare for next one. Important victory. Congratulations for our players. Congratulations for our fans that were here. Very happy for their work.
Did you feel that at halftime you'd left a couple of those goals you just mentioned unconverted? And I ask this because the second half, they seemed to trouble your defense a bit more.
Correct. We could have probably gained a very comfortable advantage at halftime, indeed. And it's normal, there's a reaction from the opponent. We cannot forget which kind of game we played during the week and how many players we didn't have here today. So they are really, I'm so happy because the guys are giving answer, even the ones that don't play so much. Makes us believe in the work, but makes us look forward and think we have still a lot to go and think about next game. Yeah,
the next game is coming up on Christmas Eve. Very quickly, as I let you go, it's only 2 games now you've been in charge. Is there a suggestion that you're ticking some boxes, that the players are responding to the message that you're trying to share with them?
It's clear that there's a big commitment in the team. The team is playing short distances, trying to be always together, to travel together in attack, travel together in defense, trying to be indeed closing the spaces, controlling the different moments. I want to have more and more balls so that we can aggress, but it's important also that you know how to defend, not only how to attack. We have managed the 4 moments, obviously. We want to have the ball, we want to create the space, we want to use the spaces. Today the spaces in first half were more in the back. In second half we were not able to arrive on those spaces in the same way, in the same quality. Let's try to hold always our emotions as best as possible so that we can be looking always for the right moment to finish a game. Today I believe we could have finished it much sooner rather than the final whistle of the referee.
Coach Steve Barker, Coach, your assessment of today's performance?
Yeah, I think maybe a classic case of maybe a match of 2 halves. I thought first half we weren't really at the races, and arguably they could have had an extra goal and maybe gone in with a 2-goal lead. However, we hung in there and probably done well to keep it at 1-0. But yeah, second half there was only one team that looked like scoring, so disappointed that we weren't able to take one of our chances. We created all the play, a lot of momentum, a lot of belief, more confidence in the second half, and asked them a lot of questions. Obviously, Dennis had made some big saves. So yeah, disappointed that we weren't able to get at least a point from the game. But again, you know, proud of the effort in the second half, the comeback to try and get ourselves back into the game. I can't fault the players for that effort in the second half, especially. Maybe first half, just 1 or 2 many little errors. Our execution maybe let us down a bit. So yeah, overall disappointed that we weren't able to at least salvage a point.
What was it and how was it that you were able to then, I guess, remedy some of the issues that you had in that opening 45? Because from where we were sitting, it seemed as if they're having too much joy, and I guess it looked a bit too easy, them finding that ball beyond the defense.
Yeah, I think that was the case. I think obviously a couple of fresh legs that we brought on, I think had a good impact on the game. You know, obviously we've been traveling quite a bit, only arrived back on Monday from Angola. So it was a short turnaround. So I think maybe the fresh legs second half just added that. But even before we brought the fresh legs on, we had gained a bit of momentum. Andre de Jong was unlucky not to get, you know, they had to get the goal. Jaden is a little bit just overhit the pass to Devon, otherwise it's a tap-in. So yeah, once the players came on, I think we just kept that momentum going. And obviously maybe now and then on a transition we looked a little bit vulnerable, but you know, when you're chasing the game, that'll be the case. Yeah, just really disappointed that we weren't able to take one of those chances.
All in all, something to take with you as you travel to SuperSport United before the year's done?
Yeah, no, obviously, I mean, if we can play like we did, especially in that second half, you know, we've shown that we're more than capable of beating any team on our day. Obviously, SuperSport have come off 2 good wins themselves. They're always a tough opponent to play, especially away from home. So maybe a couple of days rest and recover and get back to work early next week and prepare for that match.